So
our parents they fight.
They fight for the church. Nancy was when my mommy ate so much that she was so filled up.
Chidera is my house name, so call me Andre.
You are now listening to the Chidera Onuoha podcast.
Hi guys, welcome back to the TCO podcast, which is the Chidera Onuoha podcast. We're back this week with another brand new episode. Welcome to this safe space every other Friday, where warmth, healing, and growth is what we do best. As you guys can see, as I always say, it's not just another episode. We have a special guest with us today. So, my guest.
Hey guys, Andre here once again. It's nice to be here again on the TCO podcast.
Andre here once again. If you are like a good follower and you follow us closely, you will know that Andre was here.
Okay, no spoilers.
Andre was here for season 1. That was, I think, season 1 episode 17, and we had a lot of sweet comments that it's time to let it go the deluxe, and I'm so happy to have him back here.
Well, I'm happy to be here once again. You know, the last time was just the audio, so now they're putting a face.
I'm putting your face. Actually, now you guys get to see. I think one thing about my season 2 and season 1 is that you guys finally see the face behind, like, the voice.
Like the mystery.
The mystery. You finally know the person, you know.
Like, I see the person.
You will know if the voice, you know, and the face.
It's really nice. It's like, kudos to TCO. She's getting bigger every day. Before you know it, it's going to be a live audience.
Studio. The live audience. So yeah, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here.
Oh, I'm happy to be here once again.
I'm so happy that we are doing this again. So let's talk back on our last episode, and I had a lot of comments, from that episode. I think we talked about forgiveness, and I got a lot of feedback on the episode on how people liked your POV, and everything. So it was a really good one. So we're back this season with a completely different agenda. A completely different agenda. So I chose this topic for. His name is Chidera Onuoha. So we are Chidera. Sorry, I'm sorry, but you guys. But Andre for you guys, but that's his normal name. So when I was thinking about, and let's have an episode. So this episode is basically what I knew then versus what I know now. He was like the best fit because we practically.
What did I know then?
Wow. You don't know anything, but I wanted to use someone that we grew up together in some sense, so we have similarities, somehow, for the episode.
We don't see Shaggy.
We don't see. What Shaggy have you seen? But basically, at least we grew up together, so we all thought a certain way as to how we think now. When did we first meet? How was our meet? I think we talked about this in season 1, but let's do it for season 2 again. When did you first know me?
No be church.
Not church!
My junior sister just came back from one night program, ladies and juniors. Just came to there's this girl that she's in our church this thing. They say she's the finest girl. I say, who is this?
Even that time, I remember once in a while.
They don't be hype you.
Once in a while.
So she was in the youth.
So basically, our parents are knights in the Catholic Church. So in case you don't understand, so we grew up in a Catholic home, So I think we usually have this knight and lady thing. You can Google it if you want to know better about it. So
our parents they fight.
They fight for the church.
For the church. My papa gets sword once he carried the sword
I remember when I saw my father's sword, I was like, what are you doing? Jesus Christ.
And that sword is very sharp.
Really sharp. And they keep it in their house. So crazy. Say they are fighting. Basically, so that's how we knew. So what he's talking about is the gathering, We usually have cadets. I'm not go deep into that. But basically, sharp church, family, church members, all those things. So and then the rest is history. So let's get into the episode. What's your first memory about me? What was your first memory about
you? Let me see. There were a lot actually.
Yeah, first memory about me. First.
I didn't actually meet you till I was just hearing that there is
let's leave the that time, the memory. What was the first?
Okay, the first memory about you is just give me a moment. Actually
you can't remember, it's blur.
No, I'm just trying to remember everything. But like a memory that really stood out when we met was your birthday that we went out with your friends and everybody. But another memory about you was like Chidera and her relationship.
My relationship was.
Your relationships, your relationship
I
talk.
bet exactly we should stop there. Let's just stop there. Let's just stop there. I don't understand why you want to go back to. Let's just stop there.
But it's just good memories and all. Chidera always has something good to say and she always has an opinion actually. Which is nice because when you're someone that listens and tries to understand people, when you hear things like this, you're like, oh, so this person can take this way. Or this person's mind, they go far like this. Oh. But I think one of our memories was Babcock, Zainab.
Yes, Zainab.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Zainab. Hi. Yes, that's so
Zainab.
true. Yeah, because Zainab was like, oh, how do you know Andre?
Yeah.
And stuff,
I'm not a famous person, but I am a famous
No, like on a serious note. You actually are very new because one out of all my friends in every season I find myself, or every place I find myself, they always know you.
I don't know how.
I'm serious, like it's true.
But at least they know me for good. That's the best part of it. So
I feel like my first memory about you was like, because my mom and your mom are like friends. Mm-hmm. So mom is always like, her friend has this son. Like she always paints you in this good light,
I think good light normally.
I swear, like generally speaking, out of all your siblings, always like this son. I say, who be this person? So I feel like one time, you know how parents are now. Go and give this person this, go and give this person this, and then I came and said, who is this? She was this Chidera, and then I finally saw. I know you can't remember, but that's the first memory I have about you. I was like, I want to meet this.
Then I wasn't always around now, so I think that specific time I was home.
Yeah, I think that was that time.
Yeah.
Okay, so apart from all these our childhood memories of us being together, so then versus now. How will you describe your life then versus now? How much have you grown, from the person you were before to who you are now? Like, how has the transition been? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll rate mine on a scale of 6 because sometimes I feel I'm still the same person. But like serious? You, on the other hand, yeah.
Me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I feel like, okay, let me give myself an 8 because there are some good parts of me that I kept, but there are some I just don't. There's some that I just evolved and changed drastically. It's kind of even physically as well, because lots of things changed about me. So then versus now, though yes, I reminisce on like some good moments back then, some good friends, some happy like free moments and all. But like now, oh man, I've changed a lot. Trust me.
Yeah, compared to who you were before.
I swear. Like, there's some people that would just like. I think today, before I came, I was on a call with one of my oldest friends. We've been friends for almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were just catching up, and I'm like, damn, a lot has changed.
A lot has
like that guy was actually my best friend back then.
Yeah.
But like live, but we're still really tight. 20 years, it's no joke. No joke.
Yeah.
So,
that's nice. So there's been like a whole lot of changes between them.
Yeah, that's one thing I believe in. I believe in getting to the better you. Like, make those changes, look at those bad things you do, how you can stop them, how you can get better. The good stuffs you do, how you can do them better. If you go on walks, you can see how you can now go on runs or step by step. That's one thing I believe in, actually.
Oh, how did you get this? Why now? We'll get into that. So, what's one funny thing that you believed when you were younger that is so crazy? For me, I always believe like for ATM machines, I'm always so fascinated at how cash comes out. So how like there's actually like a whole bank. Like how does it even work? I don't even still know. How does it happen?
So
I never knew like how they load a bank or they load. I always thought like maybe there was a tool or there's a money, like I have no idea.
Okay. That means you've never gone to an ATM when it doesn't have money. When
I have now. That's when I was growing up now. I say having sense. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I always thought growing up, like when I was younger, I always like, because of the whole cartoons, I always thought like the money, I knew the money was there, but I didn't like put it in mind that, okay, it's from the bank, a tube or breeze is blowing the money to I didn't really think that deep on the ATMs, because maybe, you're a big girl now, you started getting cash early. Maybe us that were still humble, just at my own ATM that my mama would just want to have.
Back then, right?
So
anyone on your end, any funny thing that, okay, another thing is like, reproduction and how kids are being produced. So obviously now, I didn't even know about sex until I started doing biology, and then I knew there was and all that. I genuinely thought like pregnancy was when my mommy ate so much that she was so filled up. She gave birth to me. I literally say, oh, Miss Ma, can you remember back then, or Chuka, can you remember back then, when this happened? That time Daniel was still in the rice, mommy was about to eat.
Are you serious?
I swear.
I guess maybe your people gave you the lamba though. Me, they gave it to me real. I knew.
Are you serious? From when you were born?
I knew like from like 5 years old. I knew like a whole thing had to go down to bring out my younger sister.
I don't even think they gave me a lamba. My parents, up to now, I don't even know how I know all these things. They never spoke about it, maybe except my mom when I was growing up. But it's my father, up to today.
That's because you're the first.
Yeah, okay.
You're the first child. That's why.
Problem.
I'm the 4th out of 5.
Yeah.
So, obviously, someone along that ladder.
I have told you, actually.
So I didn't really have the whole thing. Once you're there, you don't have anybody to ask for you. For me, I think I had people to ask, or it just popped up somehow.
So crazy.
Yeah, so I don't think that one. I think the one that amazed me growing up, what I believed in, was actually like cartoons. I always believed that, if I go into the TV, I'm going to fix some. Like, if they're about to kill my main character in this cartoon show, if I get into that TV, I'm joining the fight.
Cartoon Network was your jam. It's so obvious.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. Because I used to think that.
Ben 10 and the likes so much. I wanted to watch so bad. Like, it got to a point, I almost got the watch actually, but I didn't get it. So I always went for, the guys had this one that could spin.
So you always went for that one, and you not spin.
Every time I'm like,
that's it.
So that was a funny one for me actually. It was when you spoke about this reproductive one that one came to my mind. And I was like, actually. Crazy
stuff.
Jinx, you owe me a drink.
You owe me coffee.
No, I jinxed you first.
You owe me coffee, there.
But I jinxed.
No, I owe me coffee. Please. As I was saying,
okay.
What's any childhood memory that is so core in that is core that you remember so well?
Good, bad, which one?
I don't know, anyone that you feel. I don't know.
I have lots of core memories.
Okay, the one you feel you want to share here, honestly.
What do I want to share here? Let me see.
Anyone that's random. I don't know if you want to be vulnerable. It just depends on.
Okay, let me give a funny one.
Okay.
So back in my primary school, because of my siblings, they all went to boarding school. My elder siblings. So it was just me. Then my kid sister was still a baby. So I was this kind of. People still see that in me today because I'm big on going for things early. I hate being delayed. And I hate keeping people waiting. So if there's any way I can go earlier for something. If I'm ever delayed, just know I'm not coming alone. I'm coming with somebody that is.
Meaning you're an early bird.
Yeah, I'm an early
That's
bird
opposite.
actually.
Since I was born, I've been late.
Since I
Just
was
tired.
young. So my siblings, they went to hostel, and then I was like the only one at home. So I used to wake up very early on my own. My mom is still shocked today. She still talks about it. So I wake up very early. Then I just get my food. This was like when I was like 5, 6.
Yeah.
I just go to the kitchen. I think sometimes it was light. It wasn't like I just prepare my food and everything and just pack my bags and go to school. it was like school was a highlight for me because most of my siblings were not around. So
Yeah.
most of the play, I'll just go to school, maybe go and see few of my friends. But I was the only guy in my class I tell people this.
Like, at what level? In primary school?
In primary school, like from primary 1 to primary 3 or so, I was the only guy among all the girls. So, and my name was Chidera. Then we had another Chidera girl. So it was crazy. They would call me Chidera boy, Chidera girl. And I was chubby. I was still chubby then. So on this fateful day, this is actually a funny one. So I got everything ready. I was not going to school. I just left I think my kids wanted to take me to school because it wasn't that far. And I left. I said, no, I want to go on my own today again. And I went, carried my bag. So there was this house that had this dog, a local dog. So this is my house. My school is there. The dog is here. So anytime I pass the dog, I just walk fast. So on this fateful day, that was when I knew I could run. For some reason.
There are times in your life, you sabi run.
For some reason, this dog now decided to chase me.
Oh my god. He didn't catch up to you.
I'm a sprinter.
Man!
As I just got to school, I didn't even enter the school, I just went to the gate man's place in the school.
You enter.
The guy now chased the dog away. That day I stayed in school till like 7. I said, that dog must not meet me outside. But funny how I love dogs. And
That's what I was about to say, but you guys are like, your family guys are like dog lovers.
yeah, but dog will not be your own. They're alright. Plus, it's a street dog and everything. So that's one of the core memories. I think another one. Good. Now you're bringing this up. I'm just remembering a lot of them. So I had this fear when I was young. So I hadn't seen a dead body that time when I was young. So
nobody would have seen a dead body.
There was this graveyard that was around my school area, around our house. All those places that like open fence, but like they bury the person there.
Yeah.
I never liked passing that place. If I pass that place, I'll just be praying. God, please protect me. Then I think they sent me on errand to that side. But I begged, but I still passed it. But it was scary. Like, I felt like once I'm passing there, I'm seeing the spirits, they're calling me. I'm like, what are you doing here? Why are you trespassing this? It was crazy. Like, to be young, especially when you have a very, very active imagination like mine.
Dara, please. Oh my god. No, I get you. I get it. One core memory for me, I don't know. There are different core memories actually if you think of it.
Yeah, once you start, it just starts flowing.
There's so much. But I feel like one core memory for me was when I think it was a discovery of something. I can't remember.
They discovered things.
Yes, now when you this realization, one core memory for me was the Tooth Fairy.
Oh.
So like when
once you say this one, how do I know what I'm going to say?
Oh my god, this episode is going to be so long. So the Tooth Fairy, so because I watched a lot of Disney Channel growing up, I was already like, blinded and everything. So I remember that time, my dad gives us like, that time 100 naira every day was like big as money to school. So my dad gives us like 100 naira, and then I think like I wanted to add an extra 20 naira, to my 100 naira to get something. It wasn't maybe turkey or something. Turkey, I can't remember. Turkey was 120 then. 120. I'm not joking. So I was like, oh my god, but my dad will give us 100 naira now, and I have to wait for the next day, and I want to eat turkey. Do you know that when my teeth fell off, I put it on. I said, please, fairy, tooth fairy, please, I need 20 naira. I woke up in the morning and I saw my teeth. So I think I was expressing it to one of the people that stayed with us then, and then she was laughing at me, saying that Tooth Fairy, she just laughed. And then it just, I think that was a core memory I can't forget. It broke my heart.
Another one I had, sorry,
Yes.
this episode can be very long because there are lots of things you can talk about.
Yeah.
Once you just start, it just flushes in, and it's really nice because it gives you this nostalgic
feeling and everything.
So another one I had was my siblings. My siblings can be very annoying. See, once you have elder siblings, oh my god, they can be very, very annoying. So, for the first time in my house, I saw a scorpion. That was in our former house. I saw a scorpion and I was scared and I killed the scorpion and see me. I was feeling brave and I was like, yeah, I killed this scorpion, yeah, I'm a strong boy, this, that. I went to tell my sisters. They looked at me. You killed what? Do you know what that means? Yo, you've killed a baby scorpion. The mother is coming for you.
No, that kind of thing.
I said, Jesus, oh man, look at scorpion again. I was scared. See, if you're an elder sibling and you've done some crazy, you're 20 and don't you have a brother?
No, but I don't do that to my
Who told you? Daniel, watch this episode and get back to me. Hey. So that was one crazy one. Another one I had was so I'm actually a very spiritual person and God talks to me and I see visions. So I'm serious. Wow. I'm actually really very serious.
What am I doing with my dad? That's how Tunji was saying that God shows him things through dreams.
Yeah, I see visions till now.
It's okay now. Continue now.
My mom was looking for a large sum of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you saw it?
Let me finish. Body today.
Sorry.
So she told me, and everybody in the house they were looking for it. I just said okay, and I went to sleep. So in my dream, God showed me where the money was, exactly where it was in the house. Just said okay, just go here.
Because you're looking for cash.
Cash. So as I woke up, I just went and I saw the money exactly where it was, and I told her. So since then, it happened multiple times. So since then, she's always like, Chidera, go and dream, oh. I'm looking for something, go and dream. So yeah, I'm really special. And I don't joke with my dreams at all. So it's very scary.
Have you ever seen me in your dream?
Not you. It's very scary when I see some certain people in my dream. If I mistakenly reach out to you by mistake, like maybe we've not spoken and I reached out to you, just know maybe I saw you in my dream. Like when people say that thing, like I'm always scared. You know when someone will tell you, "Oh, dream about me," I'm always scared because it legit happens to me.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm a lucid dreamer, so I know when I'm in a dream. So I know if I should continue or if I should just wake up.
Hey, that's so nice. Special baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's nice and scary too. You're shot in your dream and you're feeling it in real life. Sorry, Disney scary episode, guys.
Wow. Speaking of dreams and spirituality, then and now, how is your relationship with God like? Like, are you I believe that when we're all growing up, all of us believed in God because our mom was like, oh, pray when you need something. Oh, tell God, I'm going to church and all that. But like, how has your relationship, like how is it basically then and now your relationship with God?
So, the then and now is like this. So, when I was young, because I had this direct communication with God and like talking to God was super easy, like praying and all that. Then I went to hostel and I started making friends. Like, to be honest, yeah, my whole life has just been deep, having an active imagination and seeing things, and like, there's a whole long story. There are even some parts of my growing up, I just push it to a particular memory, so I don't get to remember everything and relive everything. But like, God has always like spoken to me. There are lots of things I knew or I thought I knew. Today, I recently watched, was it a video? I saw a post where the person was like, the more you grow, the closer Christ draws you. Like it's as if like Jesus knows like you're a baby. So he doesn't want to put so many things in your mind at that age because of you're young. So as you know, your brain is developing, your frontal lobe is developing and all that. He presents more things to you. in things you understand and things you have to experience for yourself. Because there are just some things you just have to experience it and like go through it. So then and now, because then even when I'm praying, like there was a time because my brother and I used to sleep in the same room, and maybe my brother will sleep before me, and I'll wake up. I'll be like, "Hey, my brother has not prayed. Oh," and I'll come and sit down. I'll be like, "God, I know my brother has not prayed today. I'm praying for him. This. So that's how like the relationship was. Then I found myself slanting back, like from high school. Like I could still feel his presence, and like I still understood some things, but I didn't really understand some things. Basically, you're in high school, you're meeting people, meeting new friends. They are
Yeah.
telling you, quote unquote, what they
This
know,
and
what they
that.
think might not actually be true. You're still gullible. You're trying to understand. You're trying to say, okay, this is my friend, but this person is just a crazy ass person. So I think I'm talking in a podcast more than you. Make a say. Let me keep quiet. If you guys want me to talk, reach out to me personally. I'll give my number. We'll have personal conversation. But please, I have a very tight schedule, so you have to book appointments or come to my gym. I don't get pay. I don't get money. No yet. Sorry.
Okay, so like basically you're trying to say like then and now, or you feel like there's been this relationship you had with God and it's still there now.
How about you? Talk about yourself.
Me then and now, like I feel it's still the same thing. Normally, if you listen to my podcast closely, I've talked about like my relationship with God. I remember my relationship with God was I've always known God to help me do anything I'm with that is like difficult because my mom will always tell me if you're having problem with this, pray to God, He will teach you. So me and all my siblings, that's how we grew up knowing that anything you needed, God can give it to you. So the relationship has always been there. But like right now, it's obviously there's growth compared to how it was before. Do you understand? So I feel like it's just been progressive, you know.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, so there are your spec now, your spec. Then is it the same thing?
My spec as how?
Your spec now.
Then
Spec.
my spec then was like all the badasses in Disney Channel and Cartoon Network, Kim Possible, Dexter's mom.
Spec.
Ah, who
Dexter's
was it?
mom.
Yeah, come on.
Since you were great.
Ah,
Oh my god. Was
bro.
it Dexter's mom or this girl, Miss Blossom? Is it
Miss Blossom, Powerpuff Girls, come on. Oh.
This girl, is it Miss Blossom? The one that was with me in Powerpuff Girls. That she was.
That's Miss Blossom
She
now.
was so hot.
That's Miss
That was
Blossom.
your spec when you were growing up.
No, I always have a thing for like mystery, or let me say something I can't have. It's very, very.
I've noticed it. Let me not open your mouth. That's so true.
But don't mind me. That's just me, like just talking. But like my spec, then I don't know. I think I've had a thing for like older ladies because I think I've dated two people that were older than me.
Like older ladies, not older ladies.
Now, to be honest, it's still something I cannot have. That's just me joking around. But like, genuinely, I actually look for someone that knows God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
You don't like silver and gold, you just like someone.
I've been waiting with the silver and the gold. Talk now.
Silver and gold is like things of the world. All you just want is.
Are we not all in the world seeking for God to just take us to His bosom? I don't believe anybody. No, for real. I listened to someone talk and like nobody is perfect, and that's why we go to church. If we were perfect, Christ wouldn't have died for us. So the moment you understand that,
thank you very much. Yes.
Podcast has ended.
No. Podcast has not ended. So
well, don't mind me.
What you're saying now is that your spec then and now, your spec then was when you were like fascinating over cartoon characters. Now your spec now is people that know God. Well, but like so,
you have to be fine as fuck. Though.
Yeah, but wait. Compared to watch a movie. I believe like when we're growing up, let's say primary school, secondary school, I just had a crush on maybe the funniest guy, the person that was like the class clown. That's how we went. But like now,
For you?
obviously, you look for like substance.
Wait, let
you
me
know.
see. Probably I like in
You
primary
understand?
school.
Like something like that.
There's
a
somebody.
crush.
There's somebody I liked in my primary school that I saw her like I met her again like last 3 years or last 4 years. And how I met her was that I knew her guy.
Mm-hmm.
So her guy became my guy from gym and everything. Then one day he brought her out and I saw her like Jesus. I didn't even know he was one that brought her like guy. I think I told one of my guys like guy, he's been on my crush from like primary school.
Wow,
Like from primary school, I say, oh, this babe's still fine. Oh, see, Andre, you get height, this, that. And so one of them say, this is our guy, bring him. I say, hey, okay. Another thing I say, I like things I cannot have.
Yes.
But it's crazy. I think it's not just me. Lots of us, we like things that we can't have. And like, I always had that mentality, like growing up, like when I was very, very young, that, oh, no, don't worry, I'll go break up. I'll go wait. But now I'm just like, no. That's not me. What is mine will come to me. You might be mine. You watching it, you might be mine. But if you're with somebody, you might still be mine.
Yes, so it doesn't matter. Don't allow your boyfriend stop you from meeting your husband.
No. Don't allow your boyfriend stop from meeting Andre.
You did not tell. You did not tell. Okay, career-wise, what did you want to be when you were growing up, and what are you doing now?
What did I want to be?
That's like what you wanted to study versus what you're doing now. Let's do that.
Okay, let me see. My path has actually been the same, but like, since we're going back then, you're making me go back to like my throwback. You know, we all wanted to be a policeman growing up. Yes, now we all asked for the toy gun. We all asked for the toy gun, the water gun, which other one? Which other did you ask?
Toy gun.
Banger. No, I never threw banger growing up.
There was legit a gun that had like bullets in it. If you can remember.
Yeah, but it's just smoke.
Yeah,
it's just smoke.
Uh-huh.
It's just smoke. I had that gun. I think my brother spoiled it. And I tried to buy it. I now saw it was in like last 2 years.
You're like, wow, your childhood.
And I still wanted to buy it. It's crazy. So I actually wanted to be a policeman like in primary school. Like, you know, in primary school we do this career stuff. So that was when they now actually bought me the gun. I wore black on black, this, that. Like my primary school was actually really kind of fun, especially because I was the only guy among many women. I think that's another reason why I have proper conversations with women and I understand women's problems. So, policeman. But like after that, I always just wanted to be honest, from like way back then, I wanted to be like a tech bro.
You've always wanted to be a tech bro?
Yeah, actually. I've just had things for computers, for the digital world, basically. Like it showed for like almost everybody in my family. My brother is an engineer. He had a team. He's the handy man in the house. Me, I'm not handy. I'm handy, but not like handy like he is. But like he's the handy man. Even me, anything I just give him. As he has left me, I'm like, oh, God, I miss my brother. Hi. So because he left me, I'm now more handy.
Reply my text.
He is not going to reply your text. Leave my brother alone. That's actually how she knew me. There I was dying for my brother. Cut what? Cut what? This is why you're here. Okay. This is what you guys want.
Okay. Better. I should start telling them what.
I'm
I'll just take it to the team. No problem.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Good. Okay. So back to what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you think, basically, about that.
For which one?
What we talked about. What we talk about,
Crushing in
Crushing.
primary school.
And secondary school. No, what you wanted to be residential.
Okay, yeah, I'm still in the tech world basically. So yeah.
Yeah. So for me now and then, I wanted to be like seven things when I was when I was growing up normally.
I also wanted to be a game tester.
Yeah, like game shakers. Did you ever want to make your own game? I think like it
Me?
was a thing for guys. I think my brother Chuka always wanted to make his own games.
It's just in case maybe this video is what to take me there. I've done a digital something for EA Sports. I've published it somewhere. You might be the one to take me far. So you guys watching. So I'm doing like it's a live live.
It's still the same thing, baby.
This I believe in you.
Oh my
I
god.
believe in you. I'm putting my career on your this thing. My career, my relationship. See, be the first to say yes. You met your husband on TCO podcast. So
Yeah, so be
more hosts, more guests will be coming because they know they will find their missing link.
Yes. Be
Yes.
wise. So I think I wanted to be like seven things when I wanted to be like a pop star, Miley Cyrus. Then I wanted to be like a writer, a book writer. Then I wanted to, when I was now in SS2, no, just three before entering SS1, I wanted to be a farmer. I wanted to be a different thing.
You don't want to be thief.
No, I wanted to be a farmer. I wanted to be a banker.
If you be corporate thief, you know, come to mind. Person from my primary school, he said he wanted to be a thief.
That's why you put in that in man. Like, you know that. Gosh, but like that's like how has it been? Like, what would you tell your younger self? Let's wrap it up with that. What's something you would tell your younger self? Are you proud of yourself? What is something if you just could go back in time? What's something to tell your younger self?
So funny how I tell my younger self since every time up to you now.
That's nice.
I tell is it right? Is it my younger self tells me. So
your younger self is the one telling you.
Yeah. So I do a self-evaluation. Yeah.
When did you record
I do it every year. So I do it. It depends on how much time I have. I do it, but I make sure I do it every year. Every year, every quarter.
So your younger self speaks to you.
Yeah, I have a video on my Snapchat. That's what I do in my eyes only or Snapchat. I record stuff. It's like a time capsule.
Wow.
Yeah, and I write emails to myself.
Wait, okay, you record, like, explain it better, so interesting. So what you mean is that you just record for your future self.
Yeah.
And you listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
You do it every month.
I can't do it every month. I don't have that much time to evaluate. And if you do it every month, it won't feel so special. Yeah. So there's one I did at the start of the year, this year, when they were doing like your yearly goals and all that. So I set it to send me an email on my birthday. So that one has dropped. I've dropped another one to send at the end of the year. So
you wrote a message for yourself for your birthday?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, this is so cute! I love it. I love anything.
So I believe in self-development. That's why I try as much as I don't judge people. If you've had conversations with me, I'll tell you, be free, no matter what you've done. I'm not Jesus Christ. I cannot judge you or anything. Just feel free. But lately, I've stopped giving advice because giving advice can put you into trouble, especially when you might think you're saying the right thing, but maybe you're saying the right thing, but not just for that moment. So yeah, even our last podcast on forgiveness, when I was talking to somebody on forgiveness, that's now when I saw things from like a different limelight. Again, it's easy to say just forgive when you're not the one swallowing it. Yeah, like it's easy to give the advice, but like, come on. Like I felt that person's pain, and the person was like, "This person did this to me. This is it." I was like, "Yes."
I think that's psychology. Very practical.
So after that, I said, "I'm not, man." When I was young, I used to call myself a therapist. If you go to my Facebook, like go to like 2012, 2013, post you see, I'll be like, Andre, the love therapist.
Wow.
People will now come to my comment section. I'm like, yeah, do this like this, do this like this. But thinking about it some more, if I rest me,
That's so nice. What's
because it's easy for you to say you're giving someone advice, and like in the moment you feel like you're doing the right thing, but how that person is really feeling,
you really don't know.
especially when that's why sometimes therapy can be scary because the therapist will give you took your steps to go meet the therapist to tell him this, and yes, the therapist will do his job, he understands that, but like now you might feel good at that moment or however it made you feel, maybe he gives you pills or whatever, then you go home back to your reality. So it's just like that therapy session that you're having is the escape. Then you're going back to your reality. So that advice you're giving the person, yeah, the person feels motivated. This, that. That's why most of the time the therapist try to put you on like a program too. That's a whole long story. But like I've stopped giving advices, guys.
Oh wow, I love the fact that you do time cap, like that stuff you said.
I feel everyone should do it.
Yes, like everyone should do it. Oh my god, you guys should learn to do it. Like there's just and I just know there will be something about. So you look at it at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's not too late. You can start now.
Start now.
The year is over, but the year isn't over.
Yeah, you can do like for the remaining 4 months of the year.
Yeah. It can
Like
be
what do you tell yourself?
how should I tell you? It's personal.
Sorry.
It's my future self.
Yeah.
Even me, I can't
Like,
remember
send
some of it.
yourself an email, you know?
Sometimes I can't. So if another thing you can do is if you feel like writing it is hard, you can. I know everybody uses AI, so you can write everything you want to write, then give your ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, your Snap AI to just help you reconfigure the words. So it passes what you're saying, but just shuffles it around. So once you're sending it back to yourself, it's just new. You're like, Jesus, like, have I done this? Have I checked this box? Have I not checked it? But don't feel bad if you're doing it and probably you've not checked all your boxes. You're growing. We grow every day.
Yeah, I love it so much. So you learned that. So what's something you tell your younger self? Okay, say it's personal.
What is something I'll tell my younger self is I continue to say it because I continue to remind myself every day. Everything happens for a reason and trust God.
Clock it. Clock it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like me, one thing I'll tell my younger self is life gets beautiful. The pain of like all these things will matter.
What if life doesn't get
like,
beautiful?
life gets beautiful. I'm telling not me that I said my younger self.
Yeah.
It's you.
What if
Life,
it doesn't?
life gets beautiful.
I'm just asking.
Life gets beautiful.
But
Don't
what?
listen to naysayers.
It's not name
It
though.
does. It will. Okay.
Life gets beautiful, guys. Is that what you think?
That's what I'll tell myself. Like my younger self, if I was to like because I feel like I'm somebody that any little thing that happens to me, I feel like the world is going to end.
The world is going to end.
No, you don't get like I'm someone that's so stuck up on when bad things happen to me. I feel like there's no future, everything is over.
Yeah. When you feel that way, the world is going to end. That world is ending.
Okay. No, I get it.
I tell people like sometimes I like people like feeling emotions with me, but I don't like people telling me sorry. Even if when you've wronged me, don't tell me sorry. Just
change.
if you're saying it, say it. But let me see the action.
Yeah.
You're just saying it's just empty words like sorry. So when someone tells me sorry, I'm like, okay. You're not telling me sorry for the same thing again 2 weeks later. I'm like, okay. Okay. So what's not the use of the sorry? Just change it. So I also tell people to feel the pain you're feeling, whatever you're feeling, feel it. Just feel the pain because that pain is needed.
Yeah.
You might see me and tell me I'm not empathetic. I'm actually very, very empathetic because I feel your pain. I told you guys I have a very active imagination.
Yeah.
So yes, another thing I wanted to become was they wanted to push me into becoming a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, like a doctor and everything. I'd have strived, but I don't like blood. I don't like blood. If you have an injury here, I'm feeling the injury here. That's how empathetic I am. If you, God forbid, but if you lost someone, I've put myself in that situation of losing somebody. I like when I see, like sometimes that's why it's very hard for me to go to the hospital. If I see someone injured, I'm already feeling like I'm feeling that pain that I'm feeling in this exact spot. I'll start feeling it here. It's not scary.
That's nice.
How is it nice?
It's good, nice, empathetic, like you said.
Ah.
Well, thank you so much for if you listen to this far. We're finally coming to the end of the episode.
Episode don't end.
Yes, so I don't talk plenty. I beg. So like I usually do this thing my ask TCO segment. So I have like a bunch of questions random people ask. I really like doing when my guests are here.
Okay.
We just talk about it.
So is it like your guest is asking the next person?
Yeah,
that's coming.
So like I have like questions.
Okay.
People ask me questions on my anonymous, and I like to answer it for the podcast.
Why would they fear? Why would they use anonymous? Ask question with your chest. Let's see you. Or you can be asking for someone's handle and person will not know.
Okay, if you are Tinubu for a day, what would you do? Tinubu is president of Nigeria, in case you're watching.
Big T. In case you see this video, and there's one special seat you have for me. Big T.
Big T.
I never doubted.
Boo-boo. Boo-boo Buhari. Oh, Jesus, I'm so
Please allow my ex-president to rest.